Good morning from Branson, Missouri. I hope you're having a good morning this morning. I'm having my final cup of coffee and enjoying it immensely because I love coffee. This was a surprise little gift from a friend of mine. Thank you, Kathy, for this. I'm really enjoying it. Today we're going to have a pesto palooza, and our family really likes pesto, and our daughter told us the other day she was just about out, so that was a hint for me to get some made. Now, we like the basil pesto, and we grow basil out in our little garden out back of our home. And yesterday I was going to show you a full stalk of it, but we had a little varmint get in our garden overnight yesterday and did a number on my basil plants. So I had to go ahead and pick them, wash them, and cut them ready to make today. So this is what the basil looks like. You can get it from farmers market this time of year, or health food stores usually have it too. But you need 5 cups for this recipe, so you'll need quite a bit. I have gone ahead and started this recipe because you need a food processor to do this, and food processors are loud. So I went ahead and did a couple of steps for you. And the first step is you take 1/4 of a cup of walnuts. Now this isn't black walnuts, it's English walnuts. 1/4 of a cup of pine nuts, and 3 tablespoons of garlic. Now, I will admit that I cheat when it comes to this garlic. Instead of cleaning garlic cloves and chopping them up, I buy minced garlic in the jars, and it works out real fine for me. I use it in a lot of cooking too. So, just depends on what you want to do, but the store-bought garlic does fine. First, you use your food processor, you chop up the 2 kinds of nuts and the garlic. Then you add 5 cups of basil, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a teaspoon of pepper, and you process that. Now I have processed it pretty good, so we don't have to do it very long, but I'm going to pulse it a couple of times for you. The next thing we do is add olive oil to it. Now, we want to use good olive oil for this. And if you can find olive oil that says first cold press, you know that's good olive oil, because there are different grades of it. So we're going to turn this machine on and slowly pour our olive oil in it. About halfway through, I stop it and stir it some. Put the lid back on and continue. And then the last ingredient that we use in this is Parmesan cheese. You know, basil has a lot of nutrient values to it. It is has antioxidants, it has vitamins and minerals, and it has magnesium. Now, but the pesto, you want to use it moderately, because it does have oil in it and it has Parmesan cheese in it too. But so use it sparingly. You can use pesto in bread. We have a real good bread recipe that our daughter gave me several years ago, and we make a pesto pizza crust, which is really good, and my kids will even eat it now. When they were little, anytime I said I was going to fix pizza for supper, well, they would always ask to go to somebody else's place and eat. But I've gotten over that. So, okay, we've got a cup of Parmesan cheese here. We're going to put it in. Give it one more stir. And voila, we have pesto. I'm going to scrape the edges here just a little bit. Now then, you know I told you can freeze about anything. I love to freeze pesto. Now there are two different ways that I do it. I like these little containers that you get with lids on them, and you can take a scoop of your pesto, put it in here, put your lid on it, and freeze it till you need it. And it's real handy. It thaws quickly. Now another way that I do it is to freeze them in ice trays. Take a scoop or a spoonful, put it in your ice tray, let that freeze, and then you can just pop them out, put them in a bag, and keep them in the freezer and pull out as many as you need. So, that's a lesson on pesto. I hope you will try it. I think you'll like it. It's good in hummus. It's good in pasta, of course, because it's Italian. So try this and see how you like it. Our next video is going to be about making biscuits. And you say, oh, I can't make biscuits. Yes, you can. I'm going to show you a way that you can make them, and they're really good and they're really simple too. So I hope you'll be with us for the next video. I appreciate your comments and your likes and your shares, and I'm not selling anything or I'm not promoting anything. So this is just to help us cook better, because we're all doing more cooking at home now with this pandemic. So you all have a good day, and see you next time.